This morning I want to talk to you, straight to you. The person that's not quite there. Because we're all not quite there. And I don't mean here, not quite there. I mean in life. I call this homestead, jokingly, the land of almost. Because everything is almost done. It's all almost there. And in a lot of ways that can be a metaphor for life. We're almost there, just that last little bit. And this is not a preparedness video. This is a mental and emotional fortitude video. A lot of people ask me, T, why are you so passionate about trying to combine business and preparedness? Albert Einstein said, if you can't explain it simply, you don't understand it well enough. The reason for that is I believe that one should be independent. And when you create value, oftentimes through business, that value creates breathing room for you in your life. Whether your breathing room is a high rise in a major metropolitan city, modern, chic, minimalist, or neo-pioneering homestead out in the middle of nowhere with chickens crowing all the time. Whatever your thing is, how do you get there, right? Well, you need time freedom, financial freedom, and location freedom. Location freedom is the easiest. You've got 2 feet, pick up and move. Time freedom could be considered the next easiest. Although people get jammed up on that, there's lots of people with lots of money that have no time because they fail to prioritize and execute, which we're going to talk about. And then financial freedom doesn't necessarily mean having a ton of money. What it means is you have more money than you spend, and you spend the money that you have wisely because you prioritize and execute. Now, what does that have to do with preparedness? The number one comment I get from people is, I don't have the money. I don't know where I'm going to find the money. We're on a budget. Okay, everybody is on a budget, and I'm not taking that away from anybody here that's living paycheck to paycheck, because I've done that. The vast majority of my life has been one paycheck to the next paycheck. The only difference has been, most of my life, they've been paychecks I created for myself. I'm much better at being an employer than being an employee. I am what they call profitably unemployable. That comes from Michael O'Neill at the Solopreneur Hour. You should go check him out if you're at all interested in what I'm saying right now. Now, I was doing a lot of what he was talking about before I was even aware that he existed, but there's a lot of good information there. But we're not going to go down that rabbit hole. Why should you be involved in business if you're into preparedness? Well, preparedness is the thing that we're into, but you could be into designer lip gloss. How are you going to fund designer lip gloss? Have to have the cash flow. Where do you get the cash flow from? You could be a slave to the man. You could be a cog in the machine, or you could provide your own value, create your own inputs, create your own wealth. How do you do that? Find something you're passionate about and capitalize on it. If you're worried about what other people are going to think, stop. Unless those other people are paying your bills, putting food in your pantry, and clothes on the backs of your children, and gas in your tank, their opinions, they're just that. They're opinions. They don't matter. Stop living your life to be pleasing to somebody else. Please the Most High. and please yourself. Do the things that get you fired up, that switch you on, that you're passionate about, that you can't stop thinking about. That thing that turns you on, that when you do it, you are viscerally alive. That's your thing. That's what you should be doing. One of my favorite things in the world is to see somebody doing something that they are naturally gifted at and they love to do. It's like seeing art in real time, in 4 dimensions. It's like watching a musician that owns their instrument and loves what they're doing. It's just incredible. Or, yeah, an athlete. That's what God made them to do, and they're doing it, and they love the fact that they're doing it. That fulfillment that you're missing in your 9-to-5 cubicle, 1 fluorescent light bulb. Somebody fix the ballast. This thing makes me want to go crazy. The Father did not create people on the 15th floor of a high rise in the middle of the city. He put them in a garden. He put them out here in the wilderness. Find your fulfillment and capitalize on it. And what is that thing? I don't know what your thing is, but I know how you find it. I know what it looks like. It's the thing that when you do it, you're totally fired up, you're switched on, you can't not do it. And when you do it, you're alive. That's your thing. Now, how do you capitalize on it? Nowadays, it's easy. Get a sideways iPhone and a selfie stick and make instructional videos. Start a Fiverr account, Fiverr. Talk to people. Get you a Patreon page. Do your whatever it is. Go consult with people. Go door to door. Door to door sales are incredible. Yeah, the rejection, if you want to learn how to get rejected, go sell door to door. Go do B2B, business to business sales. Just walk through the door and say, hey, my name's T. I sell confidence. You interested? I've had people ask me, what is it that you do? I am like a life coach for businesses. I am your guidance counselor. They get that. They understand that. And that's what I do. And I love doing it. And I've been doing it for a long time. That's why I say I'm a better employer than employee, because I can't keep silent when I see things that are messed up, and I'm like, you realize that you're just bleeding money over here by doing this when we could be doing this, this, and this. And they're like, that's cool. Get back to doing that thing I told you to do. Roger that. Bye. So, do your thing. Whatever that thing is, do it. Capitalize on it. Because when you're alive, when you just feel that confidence, right? When you've got it, when you're switched on, the blessings come to you. When you're in line with His will for your life, the blessings come to you. Not the other way around. You're not chasing the blessings. They just show up at your door. And I mean that wholeheartedly. They just show up at your door. And now, you've got the time freedom, the location freedom, and the financial freedom. If you work hard and you're smart and you prioritize and execute, you can generate the cash flow to do whatever it is you want to do, including being prepared for uncertain times. And this is not a sales pitch. I don't want you to buy something from me. Truthfully, I've already got my hands full with clients. Already. And I like the ones I'm working with. I really like the ones I'm working with. But you can be so much more than you are. You can be so much more fulfilled than you are right now. You can if you're wise and you work hard, accomplish whatever you want to accomplish. But take all that BS negativity and throw it out the window. If it's set a goal and execute. And if anybody gets in the way of that, just put them over here. I love you, but you're not helping me right now. Can't talk to you about this. You need to go over here and execute. And you'll be amazed. You can do it. I can do it. If I can do it, you can do it. I'm not that smart. I'm not particularly good looking. I don't have a ton of money. But I'm wise with the money I do have. And I've learned to be a good steward of what I do have. And while I'm living in the land of almost, the land of almost is infinite possibility. So I would encourage you to see the white space. Do your thing. The thing that makes you you. Do your thing. Stop worrying about all the BS. Stop listening to the voices of doubt and just do it. Whatever it is. Then if you need some money to be prepared for the end of the world as we know it, you'll have it. Or to buy a new pickup truck, or a chainsaw, or your wife some jewelry, or go on a date, or take the first vacation you've had in a decade. We talk about being independent here. I'm damn serious when I say I want to be as independent as possible. And I had one person comment their 2 cents. I don't think it's possible for you to be independent and have a YouTube channel at the same time. And I get that, but understand this YouTube channel, if you think this YouTube channel puts money in my pocket, you're out of your mind. If we did the math about the amount of time that I spend here versus the income that comes back, I'm way in the hole on YouTube. I do it to educate, encourage, and edify. And in large part because sometimes, for some reason, talking to this sideways iPhone helps me feel better about myself. I can get things off of my chest and vent a little bit. And I started this channel because there's so much crap on the internet. The last thing I wanted to do was stand by and let people educate people in such a way that will get them killed if they ever put that advice into action. This channel doesn't tie me to the system. This channel is a vehicle for me to help you break free from the system. Enjoy it while you can. Enjoy it while you can. I don't know everything, and I'm smart enough to know that. I'll tell you point blank if I don't have an answer to that particular question, whatever it might be. But there are a lot of things that I do know. And I do know that if you get off your lazy hump and apply action to your dreams, define your intentions and move, go, 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 do it, you will get from where you are to where you want to be. It will not be easy, but it's entirely doable. I want people built up. I want successful individuals in all facets of life. And believe me, there's days when I pray to the Most High with thanks that a broken vessel can still carry water. And some days all I've got a thimbleful is just enough for me to drink. And some days I'm overflowing with hundreds of gallons for everybody around me. But yet I'm here. I'm still here and I'm firing on all cylinders, and I want that for everybody, including you. So I'm talking to you. Do your thing. Eliminate all the bullshit and just do your thing.